Well, we had technical difficulties on the first one, which is fine. We'll have more
Well,
the whole way.
break a wall.
This is just the beginning. Well,
or
restart.
break a cord.
This is what people can see, but we're looking at ourselves, which is a little weird, which I don't want to do. I'll just look over here. But we are going to find some stuff, which I think that's why I was kind of still looking this way, because I was going to open up what we can look at.
Oh.
I'm going to fart.
Should have got more wine.
Oh, go get more wine then. We're fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Oh my God, it's like a full fucking glass. What are you talking about?
That's half a glass. It was up here.
Just go grab more. If you need more, put some ice in there. I know you like your sangria with ice. Oh, I know where we're. Okay, I got stuff set up. You guys can't see it, but I'm looking. I got my keyboard here. I gotta freaking go back to what I was at. For some reason, my microphone was not working, which we'll have, obviously, probably some bloopers or whatever you want to call them to show that. Of course, that's just how it goes, you know. I don't want to look right at this dude's stuff. But let's just say we're back. We're back with when every day is the weekend. We're going to be just figuring out different stuff to do, figuring out what works for us, what we like to do. Of course, we would love to have videos, watch videos, anything that of importance that you want to show or give to us is always a plus. Obviously, we know how the YouTube thing works when it comes to copyright and all those kind of things. So we're going to try and stay away as much as we can. That's why we kind of figuring out some other things that we can maybe do, which I think could really benefit this show in the long run of maybe just not making fun of a bunch of shit, but just making fun of enough stuff, but also helping out just a little bit. Did you get your wine?
It's sangria.
Sangria is wine. It's got wine and lime juice.
And
that's all that is.
I want pee.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So I'm good for about an hour.
So I was just kind of filling them in on, I guess, the new show and how we have no clue what to do. So this is just the reboot episode on the couch, hanging out, watching videos or looking up stuff. That's what I was kind of saying. We don't really know what we're going to do.
We should be looking
or
up
how we're going to do
like
stuff.
Tom and Christina look up.
I mean, we can definitely do that. We can look up things. They don't have to look it up. They have people to do it. So it's a little bit slower for us because it's just us sitting here. But it's not to say that we can't figure out some stuff. So I guess it really doesn't matter. But yeah.
Well, we
know
of some
episode.
Stuff already that we've seen.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
That we don't necessarily need to watch, talk about.
The big thing right now is just the whole Corona. I just farted again.
Corona. People are
I just
want to
go, I just really do want to go somewhere secluded, mountain, beach, wherever, get away, make it easy.
We can go to my parents' cabin.
Oh, God, no. I don't want to do that. Are they going to be there?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't want to do that. Scratch that idea. If anything, I'd rather have Corona than go do that.
That's right.
No, that sounds like a terrible idea. Go to Idaho in a cabin.
Because they only have the one bed.
I'd rather go to Coeur d'Alene and get a tattoo if we were going to go do that. Now, that sounds actually like a better idea.
You know, Coeur d'Alene is...
it's only like an hour.
But I'd say more so going to...
I need that tray over here.
The amusement park over there. That is where we need to go.
It's still too cold, though, because...
Well, I know. It is now, but once they open for summer.
Yeah, but summer's so far away. I mean, we might all be
Really?
dead from corona, so.
Oh God. No, only the old people and people with conditions.
So
that'll weed out at least half of the people that are going.
Whoa, what's this weed out?
Well, the government started
We
this
don't need
shit,
to
right?
weed out nobody except for.
It's the government that started this shit. That's why they're marking it as a pandemic. So people will freak out, and they're all gonna get it, and they're gonna die, and then the ones that are no problems are here.
I don't feel like that's any
You know what I saw?
actual
Someone had
logic there.
posted on Facebook about a different book from like
A book?
1980 something that talked about this kind of virus.
Are you talking about
happening.
the psychic person?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Because
it's
I saw a
actually-
thing
no.
on a psychic person that had predicted in 2020 there was going to be some kind of flu that was going to take out
No,
a
it's an
bunch of
actual
shit.
book. It's called
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Nicole kept talking about it. And I was like, whatever.
Nobody knows who Nicole is. Don't say who she is.
It's a coworker. Anyway, no, this
No,
book
I
is
get
called like On the Edge of Darkness or something, and it came out back in like the 1980s, 1990s, but it has specific references to a big pandemic virus that comes from Wuhan, China, like which is where this originated from.
And is this a
and
prediction
stuff.
or is
And
it just
says
a
something
book?
about it happening in 2020. It's a prediction within the book, like an
So it's like
actual
a
book.
fake book that then says
Yes,
predicts.
and that's what I'm saying. The government saw this and they started this whole shit off of that.
Yeah, but you got to think. Okay, that's
It
just a book.
started it.
Somebody that
Like,
it's
oh,
just
that's a good
but it's a
idea.
fake book. Just
Is it
because
though?
somebody says it's going to happen in 2020 is just a number.
No, I
like
know.
you just go, hey.
But
like
there's actually pages from the book that are highlighted with the parts that are
like
are
just.
exactly.
I know, but
like
that's
what's
me
happening
saying
now.
that. That's just me saying that I could go take a shit next week. It's like, yeah, I know. I don't know exactly when
But this
or
is
what,
like
but that's your
more
predictions.
specific things though that pertain to this
Not really,
case.
because most
I'll have
pandemics
to show
are
you
a lot
because
of the
it's
same.
actually pretty specific.
Specific. Do you know the article? I mean, can you comprehend it and be able to?
I can
so we
find
can
it.
look at it. So
Yeah.
because now we're all okay. Well, what do I Google?
Well, it was on Facebook
Oh.
through a friend's
See,
post
this is
of
why
a
you have
person
to-
she knew that had this book.
You got to mark these down.
Well, okay.
We can't talk about it and then not able to
Well,
look
all
it
you
up.
have to do is really just
Let's see
Google
if we can.
Edge of Darkness
We're gonna
book.
see if we can find it real quick. I'm gonna be looking over here and looking over there, and keep going though. So it's the Edge of Darkness.
I think that's what it was called.
Okay,
the
so
Edge
here
of
we
Darkness.
go. Edge of
Darkness.
Darkness.
It's not typing.
Oh, why is it
Any-
not? Oh, I haven't turned. What the?
Your keyboard's not turned on?
What are the batteries dead?
I hope.
Of course.
Of course.
Dude, seriously, it's not gonna work. Just my luck today.
The world's against
It's
you.
like finally time to do a video. We got oh, there it goes.
Oh.
Now it popped up.
Now it's.
Nobody can see this. It's just us still on the screen.
Well, that's what it says.
So Edge of Darkness. Oh my gosh.
Not Edge of Tomorrow. We don't need
Edge
some
of
Tom Cruise here. Come on.
No, I wasn't. But it just was.
That's what it
it's
popped
lagging.
up with.
It's lagging up
That's
here.
what it popped up
I feel
with.
like I should just give people what they want. Just let them see what's going on here. My terrible edge of. Oh, it's gonna brutal it.
No.
It's gonna insert
Why is it taking so long?
darkness.
Book.
Just wait for it.
My book. Just so it clarifies.
Oh, it's not. I think it's dead.
Oh,
I don't think it's
no.
working at all.
You need a new battery.
I need new all of it. All right, let's go back to the other one. All right, there we go. Let's see if this will work.
Ridiculous.
And now I
Oh,
farted.
jeez, come on.
Okay.
Do you
Oh,
need to
now
go-
it's working. Edge of Darkness.
Do you need to
Okay.
go brown?
No, I don't need to go brown. Edge of. I don't even say that. I say I gotta go drop heat.
Yeah, I
so-
know, but I love Christina P. and how she calls it brown, so
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, we don't need a name drop on the first episode. Let's just
Uh,
name drop a whole bunch of fucking people because they're super cool.
Yeah, I will, cause she's amazing.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Edge of Darkness
Book.
book.
Just say book.
But I. 19. We know. It says ook.
Ook.
It didn't even get the B.
There you go.
No, I'm going backwards
1981.
now.
No, but
We're not even gonna make. We're not even gonna make it
Oh my
to
god.
actually be able. Yeah, this thing's dead. Okay, Edge of Darkness. I'm gonna find the reference.
You need to erase the O because
I'm trying.
get a new battery. Jeez.
It's working. It's just
But
going
it's not
very slow.
working.
Okay. Relates to Corona. I think it worked. I got close. I didn't. I misspelled relate. Heart of Darkness refers to between London. Oh, what is that?
No.
Oh my God! This thing didn't even Heart of Darkness. It just went
This-
straight Heart of Darkness.
Yeah,
Edge of
this
Darkness.
didn't- You need to take out the relate to because that's gonna pop.
But
up with
that's
the-
what I want to see. I want to see something that relates to Corona. God damn it! I thought we had working shit, and here we are
You thought wrong.
in the goddamn middle of the goddamn thing, and we're just fucking it up in the middle, just of the whole. All right.
Why would you think anything works in your life?
I don't know. I thought I had stuff. I thought this can.
Maybe YouTube it.
Do you think the keyboard is? Oh, look at that! There it goes. Do you think it's just going way too slow?
I don't know.
I mean, do you really think it's the batteries, or what do you think it is? I don't think it's anything. I think it's just like lagging, maybe.
It's just
Let's
stupid.
just see. I'm gonna move the batteries around, see if it comes back up. But let's go back. So how is it related though?
Well,
how-
don't put
I mean-
related because I feel
Well,
like
not
that's gonna
okay.
put
Okay,
a-
let's say not related. Okay, but how was this book? Do you remember like the main parts, like how it was saying and predicting what is kind of going
because
on?
it said something about a mass pandemic worldwide.
Yeah, but we just watched a movie
Flu-
called Pandemic, and they just make it. They
flu-like-
just say 2046, and then all of a sudden in 2046 it happens. We go,
No, but like
look at the movie with fucking Kate Winslet and where she died, and who else is it?
but
Lawrence
it's like,
Fishburne.
like flu-like symptoms starting from
Yeah, but a lot of
basically China,
Zika flu.
Wu,
They-
whatever.
Wuhan, that area is
was
fucking
the
dense.
City, that's the city.
But you
that
gotta
it
remember that
came
that
from though.
I know. But they're saying that it came from being some kind of bat, eating a bat. That's fine. There in Wuhan, they have the largest place. Do you know what
well, the one thing
Have
that
you
this
seen
thing
it
talks
before?
about was more of something that was like
Oh my
it
God!
didn't come from bats though.
I
That
need
was the one
I need
diff-
my real keyboard, don't I?
yeah.
It's like it doesn't even get the first thing I write. It's like W. Ooh.
It's more about
Han.
like their governments and what they were transporting.
Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay. Right here. Dude, Wuhan market. Let's look at some of these images and we'll throw them up here. God damn it. Can't fucking zoom. Shit. I mean, look at that. That's pretty disgusting, right?
What is that?
That's... Let's go big. Virus speaks soul searching over child's wild. Like, this is where these things find their way into this stuff. Let's open it in a bigger one. We haven't even opened it to show people yet. But like, this is, oh my God. I guess we're never going to be able to zoom.
Was that
Whatever.
animals?
Yeah, here you Yeah, so these are animals. They look like little rodents or something. Um,
But who's to say someone didn't kill them? Like they're trying to say a virus killed them.
no. I'm just saying, like, this is where you have like these contaminations between like different like this is like a raccoon, right?
That is a raccoon.
Still haven't learned the lessons from SARS.
Possum.
Like, yeah, you're mixing a whole bunch of stuff that shouldn't be mixed. Like there, I know there's one like ferrets. Like ferrets is a big one. Ferrets like almost have every disease known,
But people
to
have
shit.
them as pets.
So it's like, but then when you have like ferrets that are just chilling above like chickens, and then you like just slaughter them, and they're like, "Here you go, here's your food," like, it's not good. It's not good at all. So I mean, their plan is to regulate these a little bit more. I mean, we went through health code to get the business started, and to get that started, like, I literally had to have a plan on how I would keep bugs from coming in. Like, even like we're allowed to have like service animals or no, it was the garage door. I had to come up with a plan because we allow pets on the patio. So we have to come up with a plan to, if you have the garage door open, to stop, bugs from coming in. And it's like, you just eradicate them when they come in. Like, there is nothing you can do because, I mean, you have it closed. If it's like, there's nothing you can't. What are you gonna do? Put up a screen? Like, that's people want to walk through it. It's just a door, so it's just like an open area. So there's really nothing you can do besides prevent it when it happens.
Yeah.
But these are just little things that this company, I mean, not company, but the health organization of the state was going, hey, we got to have what you plan to do if there is a problem here. They have nothing there. They have zero reliability to do anything when it comes to doing it. So it's like, oh, where's my keyboard? Yeah, they're probably like, ugh. So they have no whatever to it. Okay, we got a little off track.
That's stupid though, because with the garage door, like, bugs can fly in even when you're just opening a normal door into inside restaurants. Like, we went to Applebee's, we opened the door. Yeah. Bugs could have flew in easily then, like, or crawled in, or
there's fucking birds at Lowe's.
Like, they can go through the
go
ground.
Get some wood, go get wood at Lowe's, and you can hear chirping because there's birds.
Yeah.
That live in Lowe's in the rafters because they fly through the giant doors.
We had a bird loose at PetSmart once, and it took forever to catch that fucker.
Well, yeah, because because it dove down to go in through the doors, and then it went back up.
Yeah,
well, it wanted to go back up
it's
to
too
go.
High. You can't get it.
It wanted to go back up to go away.
Yeah.
So it doesn't know to go back down to go away. So it's just constantly in freak out
trying
mode.
to like find an out. Yeah.
It's insane.
It's just that was just the stupidest rule to me, because bugs can get in even just through your ground. Like, doesn't even matter. They're bugs.
We're gonna see if we can get this Edge of Darkness Corona thing. The Eyes of Darkness. The virus called Wuhan 400 casual outbreak. See, I don't know. You'd have
Maybe
to
just
tell
click
me.
on that one.
This one right here?
A virus called Wuhan 400. Click on that one, because I remember reading something about that one that's within the book.
So, and a Dean Koontz thriller from 19. Okay. All right, well, let's show the people this. That's fine.
I think that was the book.
We'll head back. Oh, describe. Oh. Wait, I don't want to subscribe.
Scrumptious cooking.
What the fudge? Where was that? Was this one, right? Because it was Eyes of Darkness features a Chinese military lab in Wuhan that creates a virus of a bioweapon.
Yep, that's what it was.
Okay, I understand that, but that's not to.
I know. I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening. But
in fact, the one lab in China was able to handle the deadliest virus. Yeah. Yeah, but what's the point? Yeah, it was a thriller.
A suspense. Yeah, but he
tells the Chinese military lab that creates a virus as part of the bio program, which leads to the virus.
The thing is that he did it in this book in 1981, and now it's kind of a thing. Not the way it happened. Like, it didn't happen in that way, obviously.
I know.
But it's
But let's just say we had flying cars. So are you going to say...
Back to the Future?
Are you going to say
Yes.
Back to the Future was spot on?
Yeah.
Like, if the Cubbies would have won the World Series that in 2015, we would have... I should have put money on the Cubbies.
Could have been.
Like...
How are we to know?
Or Miami.
We
Miami
don't know
wasn't
shit.
even close. Miami's terrible. I don't even think there is a team in Miami anymore.
You know what, though?
I think they are.
I would blame the
They're
government.
Florida Marlins.
'Cause they suck. I also saw another post of someone...
Where is that, though? Is
that
Florida? I don't know.
did a whole thing like with the year and the outbreaks and the president elections, and there's
Yeah.
been an outbreak of something at every single election since like at least 2004.
So every year there's an election year.
Yeah,
There's
there's
somehow...
something going on.
But what happened?
Or no, it was even beyond that. Like
No,
the first
'cause
one
the-
was Y2K. That happened around the
2015
election.
was the Zika one.
There was...
So if you're saying that 2015, 2016 for the presidential year, I mean, okay, I'll say that.
I would have
And then
to...
the
it
other
was
big one
another-
was SARS.
Yeah.
That one was like 2003, which 2003,
at
2004
election.
election year. 2004 was the election
Yeah,
year,
so all of them had something going on.
which was the re-election of Bush. Oh man,
Yeah.
this is
See, that's what I'm saying. It's government. This is population
Terrible.
because of government, because they're trying to make
Terrible,
the people who
terrible,
they want to
terrible.
advance as the presidency
yeah.
to be able to be the ones to figure out how to contain the viruses that they started. Is what I'm saying. Like, they get elected because of what they're doing to contain it.
So
like, all for
yeah,
it.
but that
Like,
doesn't.
oh yeah, that makes sense. He's
Yeah,
smart.
but that doesn't look good on
So
who
then
we have
they-
now.
Well, no shit.
It doesn't look good because he's not handling it in the right. Because if you handle it in the right situation, then yeah, you look like a savior. But right now, you're definitely handling
Well,
it
but
in
Trump,
shitty
he went
fucking
from
way. Can
he
we?
went from
let's
saying
not.
I'm doing it. He went from
We could say
saying that it's
nameless.
not a
We could be like
problem.
almost like person who shall not be named, like fucking
Why? We're on a fucking podcast. We're talking about real life
Voldemort
shit.
movie.
He went
Harry
from
Potter.
saying this
Harry
wasn't
Potter.
a huge issue to then, now saying, oh yeah, pandemic. Do
No,
this,
it
do
started
that.
as a non-issue. He was
Well,
saying that it
that's
was going to
okay.
be done within days.
Exactly, but now
Yeah.
he's saying the opposite, and people are like, oh, someone's puppeteering him, making him say this stuff.
I don't know anybody that's saying that. I'm not saying that.
It's just nuts. It's all. It's
He can say whatever
basically
the
all
fuck he
Facebook
wants.
stuff, But
We can say whatever the fuck we want.
well,
I'll say
I'm
whatever the
just
fuck I want.
saying what I've heard.
But I'm just saying, if that's the case when it comes down to re-electing somebody, you want to re-elect him on this for sure. I mean, obviously, we already know that people that are going to re-elect him already will. That's a given, no matter what he does.
Bummer.
That's a given that they probably will. They won't all of a sudden like look around and go, oh, you know what? This was really bad. Because honestly, I don't like a lot of the stuff when it comes to alternative, and that's why we always have those conversations of like, man, it would be kind of nice to get out of here, even though we're in the number one. I mean, this is meant to be the number one place. So it's like, are we leaving the number one place to go just somewhere or whatever? But then you hear so many places that are not anything close, and people are poor and they love it and they're super happy because they don't have to worry about it so much. That I keep farting, but they don't have to worry about so much crap. They don't. I mean,
Well, yeah.
they have to worry about this, obviously,
Because the
but
US is
I mean,
full
they
of
have fucking health care.
retards.
They have free health care. I mean, like, I feel like if we just had free health care right now, I'd be like, notch up on our belt. It's not going to happen. So you're piggybacking health care to a job. Like, you have to have a job in order to have health care.
Mhm.
That just means you have to work for some asshole beside. Like, if you want to go work for yourself, well, now you're the asshole who has to come up with the money to give yourself and your employers health insurance. Why don't we all just fucking have health insurance?
Exactly. That's the thing too. If you don't get health insurance where you work, you get penalized for not having health insurance
We don't
where you
anymore.
work.
He took it away. So that penalization came in through the Obamacare, because what it was he set up a system to get either free health care or health care at a discount through being able to go through your employment, or whatever. How much money you make.
Yeah.
Your wage. The problem is the states were all set up to do it on their own, which just automatically goes right there to be not a national thing. It's not national once you go state level. Once you go state level, it's just like the same thing with marijuana. It's like every state saying, hey, come in our state, you can do it. Leave our state, you probably can't, you know? Mm-hmm. How many, like, do you want to know where the number one fucking weed retailer is? It's the ones that are on the border to Idaho. Like, of course they are. Because everybody in Idaho can't go buy weed legally. So they go over the border. You know which town I'm talking about, too. The one, the town through Bend, where you go. So you go Bend, and then we go through that one town. And, like, literally, it's like you hop right on the highway. You're right on the freeway. You go right off the highway. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. You hop right off the highway, right onto 205? Or no, not 205. 405, right? Or which one is it now that's going? It's 405 still. That's going east to west.
I think,
or no. Which one's not 205? Yeah, it's 405. The one that goes through Portland, that goes out to Hood River. Why am I drawing a blank?
That's 405.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 405. If it's not unless 405 is 84. Fuck, it's 84. Oh my God, how fucking retarded are we? It's 84.
Because there's so many different
So 84 drops, and it will.
405 goes to
84. Somewhere. So 84 goes east to west. It goes from Portland on the Columbia, and then it shoots down to go through Boise. So you'll meet up from there through Bend, where you'll go from Bend and you'll go through the fucking whatever mountains or just windy roads, but it's not a bad drive. I mean, it's okay. No. It's just a little funky. But once you get out there, you're going to hit that freaking right at the border. I don't know what the town's called. I forgot what it's called. But there's a town right there, and I don't think weed was legal in that county. I think they were still trying to figure it out, but I've heard now that, once they allowed it, one went in there, like literally come right over the border, and it's the number one freaking one. Because it's the one that anybody and everybody in Idaho. You don't think people in Boise, Idaho smoke weed?
Oh, they definitely do.
So why are they not just legalizing it? Well, because they don't want to.
They're retarded.
They also want to make a whole new state, Idaho. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
You saw that with Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, and like trying to turn it into a whole nother. What they were trying to do
I think that's just ridiculous.
New state or new country.
Yeah, just like a whole new.
They were like, "This is everywhere that's red."
Yeah,
Boise.
It's like it's boundaries.
It's like they cut out Boise. Yeah. Because you look at a map of Boise and it's blue.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the one pocket, but even there, I mean, I don't know. I think they're all pretty. They're like they're moderate ones, so they're like
all because of
all about Trump,
shit.
But also they want to also have healthcare. They would like to have healthcare and weed, but they're still like, we just got to go with our ways. It's like you can do whatever you want.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I'm not proud.
I'm not
to
proud.
be an American.
Oh wow! I mean, we get to do this.
Yeah, but we could do this also in Costa Rica.
I mean, could we though? I mean, the internet might be a little bit shittier.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I don't know though, because that's the thing. A lot of, like I said,
I have so much anxiety just being alive
here
in the United States of America.
Because you just feel like they're gonna attack
Because
us
I
first.
just feel like there's so much shit that's unnecessarily
Okay.
going on, and just like, there's just too much shit,
All right.
and I don't like it.
I got you.
Like people come to this country to feel free and to be able to live happy lives, but I feel like most people that were even just born here as like white Americans have.
Are you just did you just say
anxiety.
white Americans? You could just say Americans.
Well, I'm just saying.
There's plenty of non-white people
I
that are
know.
born here too.
I know there is.
Yeah.
Okay, so then just all. But I'm just saying, everyone has anxiety just about even being born here and living here, because even they get shit on every day. It's just.
I mean.
Is anybody happy?
I think there are.
Anybody
Yeah.
happy here?
I mean, I think there's plenty of people that are.
Besides the fat and happy?
I don't. I mean, you gotta
People
also look
literally
at,
give
okay,
no
what's your happiness and what are you really into and what do you really like? And unfortunately, we don't have much to say that we enjoy.
I feel like we have more complaining than anything.
But I'm not. All right. I don't know. I think you're looking at it maybe of a negative way. I like to look at it
because no
almost
one's
positive.
happy.
What?
Because no one's happy.
What do you mean no one's happy?
No one living is happy.
You're just saying,
right
but you're trying to generalize. I mean, there's probably plenty of people that are happy. I mean, we live in an apartment complex
extent,
with hundreds of people, and I'd have to imagine you go, 4 out of 5 people are going to be happy. 3 out of 5. Let's say 3 out of 5 people.
Like 100% happy?
No, I mean, I don't think you can be 100% happy.
That's
no.
the thing. You should be able to be 100% happy.
No.
You should be able to as a person.
No, there's no way. Because there's going to be things that are going to just throw you off on that day. Like if you get a flat tire, I mean, it's not to say that you can't still be happy that day, but for that little bit, you're thrown off. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I think in the general census of it, we're happy. But like we were saying, we could also go live like you were already saying. We can go live in Costa Rica and be way less money. I wouldn't say poorer, but let's just say way less money than we would make here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the cost of living is a different circumstance there, too, because of that same situation. So it's not like it's completely apples to apples, obviously. But your general sense of what you're doing, I would think, would be different. And that's where that happiness comes from. Because you're not finding happiness in, like, the dumb shit we have to do here. Like, I'm finding happiness doing this. And so we might not be able to do this there, like we were saying, because of the internet or whatever. But we probably should be able to, because like I was saying, most of the internet, the poker companies, most of the poker companies all run down there in Costa Rica. So they're obviously running their websites with like server rooms and like, but they have to have the bandwidth to be able to really run all that shit still, no matter what. So that means there's still, telecommunications down there enough to get across, worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that wouldn't be, depending on where we're at, obviously. But I would think more of just that small town, maybe not small town, but just small living kind of like circumstance where you have to maybe worry about how you're going to eat more than you have to worry about getting gas. So those things focus and put you into that sense of, oh, I have to do those things more than I have to do these other things. Which right now our other things are things like this. Making, like if we had to go and pick a whole bunch of beans today because, they're ripe or whatever. Like we eat beans and we're down and we have a garden with beans or whatever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Dude, whatever. Peppers, bean. I want some fucking peppers. That'd be like, how awesome would it be to have like a red pepper? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a red pepper that comes from a fucking store, but instead it's on like their vine tree.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all of a sudden this little tiny little pepper,
Well,
and then it gets
gross.
bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's this red fucking thing on this green vine. I don't even know what peppers even look like when they are.
Google it.
It's a pepper tree. Like, is it a tree or a bush? It's a pepper bush. I don't know. We'll look at it real
I
quick.
think they come from the ground, so I think they spread out kind of like maybe like a tomato plant would.
I think they are like a tomato plant.
So
yeah,
they come
I
up
think
and
they're
they
kind of.
start from little.
Are
just
they
like
technically
leaves and
almost a
stems, and
fruit?
then I think.
Okay.
But I feel like I would feel more accomplished. Like if we lived somewhere like that, I
Okay.
would have to do something to motivate my butt
Yeah.
to do something like that, to where I feel like I'm doing.
And that's what I'm
something
saying.
To feel happy in my
dude,
life.
are you kidding me? Oh, those are berries.
Yeah, those are.
Okay, so it's got to be a bush. It's not a tree.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
All
it's
right,
a bush.
pepper bush. Oh, is it a plant? Oh, yeah. Look how.
Yeah,
dope
like
that
it comes
is.
out of the ground like a
Oh, I
tomato
don't know.
plant.
Oh, that's a small. Yeah, that's a
Those
small.
are small peppers.
Like jalapenos. Like jalapenos. Yeah, this
But there's
is
other one. What about that one?
Oh, there we go. That's
Right
what we were
there.
looking
Yeah.
for. Yeah,
It
look
looks
at
like
okay. That's a
tomatoes.
fucking
It's
tree.
like a tomato
All right, let's
plant.
show everybody this. All right, here you go, dude. That is.
They're just little teeny tiny things that look like butts.
I want to have that. I want to have a tree that makes these. It's a pepper tree, right? But you have to be in a good climate. Like, you can't even make these. I don't even know. Like, I'm pretty sure all red peppers and yellow peppers are imported.
Well, yeah, they are.
I don't think they're grown here. Like, a lot of our shit that's grown here is like soybeans.
I think they
and
mainly come from like Mexico, don't
fucking
they?
shit.
Don't peppers mainly come from like Mexico?
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to open it in a bigger thing, but that's okay. We'll just go.
Well,
back
that's
to
the
where
thing.
we're
You
at.
can like simulate the climate you need. That's why they
Well,
have
yeah, you're saying
greenhouses,
greenhouse.
because you can simulate the stuff that it needs for that particular.
Yeah, but then you're talking land, and you got to
Well,
have the
yeah,
land,
you
and
have
we
to
know
have
that
land.
land is cheaper down in Costa Rica.
Yeah, so you could easily make peppers if you wanted to.
But we could also go buy land, out somewhere, and then we have to build a greenhouse, and then you have to maintain the
Yeah.
greenhouse.
Yeah.
You have to make sure those. So right there, you've just taken now what we're doing, podcasting, and you've now taken that time to do that, and now put it towards there. So
that's
is that going to make you
more-
happy?
That's more
Is that going to push your happiness
production.
to a higher
more-
value? Well, you would hope, because
in
every
some
time
way,
you
yeah,
eat one,
I
you'd
would
be
think
like,
so.
"This is so good.
Yeah, like I made this shit
I made this."
and it's delicious, and now I can sell it to other people.
See, I don't like plants
Like it gives
that much.
It like almost gives yourself a sense of worth.
I think I like
if you're
plants-
doing something.
I think I like plants enough that it's on my property, and I'll take care of it, but it better do its own thing. If I have to
Oh my god.
if I have to be there to fucking really cultivate it and like push like a lot of time into it, I'd just be like, I'm out.
Well, I think that's your problem. You just, if it's too much,
It's
you
just,
give up on. It's just.
well, no, I'm saying I wouldn't mind having the garden, and I'm not saying that
Of course, you have
getting
to take care of it.
getting the but I'm saying I know that there's going to be a lot of legwork in the beginning of it, but once it's going, it should be like a well-oiled machine, and it should be able to process. And I feel like a greenhouse, you almost can't do that because it's not correct. Like, it's never quite right. You're always worried about, is this the right over here, or is this I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I've never really horticultural. Horticultural is a lot
I
of
would
things.
think it probably is.
I don't even know if that's a word.
Kinda
Horticultural.
like how the ranch, how he's with his bulls and his cows. And
That's dumb. That's
Yes.
a TV show.
Well, I know, but that's actually
Netflix.
ranchers' lives, though. Like they have to do that shit on the daily. It's similar.
Yeah, and I
to
would rather
plants
podcast.
and-
I'm just saying I want good food.
You just want to hire people to do it for you.
No, I'm not saying I want to hire other people to do it.
You want to start it to an extent and then hire
let's
people
just say
to
there was
maintain it.
okay. Let's just
or
say,
else you're gonna get bored.
let's just say there was a. Let's just say instead of the pool out there, there was a garden.
That shit would be fucked up by these other kids in here.
We already know that.
Yeah.
And it would never. But if it was something where it's like this is a community garden where the community has to take care of it, there's gonna be 1-2 fucking people out there that are really gonna want to take care of it. The rest of them are all going to be lazy as shit, not do anything, and then expect to get tomatoes. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no, that's not how it goes. Now, do I like the idea of going to like a fresh produce? That sounds amazing. Do we go do it enough? No, we do not.
Because it's expensive.
No, it's really not. It's more just having to go and do it. That's really the worst part about it. Because it's easy to go to the store. It's a lot harder to just roll out to the fucking country and go find a stand unless you find one. And usually those are also in summertime. Like right now, you're never going to find a fresh produce stand. Yeah. You'd have to
find that at farmers markets.
So then you go, okay, well then everybody goes organic now. It's like, oh, go to a natural grocers, go to Trader Joe's. And it's like, you're still getting everything brought in. It's not like, Gladys out in, 2 miles away on her fucking farm is rolling in with peppers. Mm-hmm. She ain't doing that shit. Those peppers are still coming, they may be organic, but how organic are they? They were just sitting on a truck for 4 hours, 17 hours. I mean, like you said, if a pepper comes from Mexico, pepper farms around Mexico or whatever, where you go out there and you see it you would see like a grape farm for wine, like a winery. You would just have rows of grapes. Mm-hmm. So let's just say you have these rows of like pepper, trees or whatever the fuck they were. They're still driving. They're still hopping on a truck. Probably having a lot of shit and other stuff get on them too, which creates diseases. Like we've seen.
Because they're putting them in those trucks in a special kind of environment. You would think. To keep them fresh. Otherwise, they wouldn't.
No, they come in the boxes. They come in, the box. Those old, like, all the time we would see, like, people like, oh, go to the store, like, go to your grocery store and get, like, boxes for moving. Like, back in the 80s, 90s and shit and 2000s, and people still need boxes to move. Oh, but yeah, you go get, like, a banana box, and it's like that box, and it's just got holes on the side. Like, that's most of all produce comes like that. They just fucking fill it all in and, put that box over it, and that's how it rolls. I mean, they're just going in a dark truck. Dark trucks are obviously not getting a lot of sunshine, so they're probably cold. But you'd also think a dark truck could also get really hot, too, in the fucking 100-degree heat.
That's why I think most of them are, like, humidity controlled in those things.
The only ones you're going to see are the ones you'll see, like, the thing on the front, and that could be, like, a refrigeration unit. If there's over, like, the cab. Mm-hmm. If there's something there, usually you can kind of see, and it will have, like, vents, and that's usually for, like, a refrigeration truck. I'm not saying that you can't have that. You can have a frozen... I mean, frozen burgers show up in McDonald's every day.
Yeah.
And they're frozen because the truck is frozen.
Yeah.
What's happening on the inside of that truck is frozen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can have that. But I don't think they're doing that for... Whoop. I don't think they're doing that for veggies, though, because veggies are mostly just out at typical whatever, besides the lettuce, which are moist.
Well, not only
some
lettuce,
of the moist ones.
Like all the ones that are in the stores that have like the censored sprays.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those.
Yeah.
It's a whole line of them. I mean, peppers aren't necessarily in those rows.
Well, then maybe
I don't think they require.
Well, then maybe the
moisture.
trucks have like mist. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well,
Trucks
that's what
are
I'm
just always
saying.
like
I feel
misting
like
every now and
some
then.
do have to have that or something when they're traveling that far.
It's just so. I mean, the fact that we're sitting here trying to think of how they bring food, and we're like, we'd rather just have a garden and do it ourselves. But that's so. I mean, it's so hard to have that consistency. To have consistent
once you get
stuff
into it, though,
going.
if you if you like it, you enjoy it, I think it's easier to stick to.
Yeah, but a garden.
An idea, like I think you have.
Sometimes.
I have this idea. It would be great to have a garden. You'll start it. You'll go through maybe half of it. And if it doesn't go your way, you're just like, eh.
Okay, but here's the
it.
deal. A lot of gardens, like we were already saying, climate has a big. So really, you only really have the summertime. Like, I'm pretty sure you want to start.
Well, there's different seasons for each things that you can grow.
Yeah, but if you like eating tomatoes all the time and you can't grow tomatoes
that's where
in the winter time
would come into effect.
Yeah. Or
you just go indoor, you have to go to the store to get them. Like there's no way around that. But
indoor garden.
Yeah.
Growing weed and shit.
Yeah.
Like a gangster.
Yeah.
I just want to grow weed.
That's just cool. Like it's full on commitment.
Yeah. For food though, see that would be the hard one right there to be like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? Oh, I did a whole bunch of stuff for food.
Well, yeah, but
it's like I just went to the
zombie
store.
Apocalypse, there won't be stores with fruit. So
there won't also
going to be forced
people
into
walking
doing
around.
It.
Well, no. At that point, if you're talking zombie apocalypse, and we're going that far
like
into
The Walking Dead, the one place had a garden. They had their shit rolling. What was that, Arcadia or something?
That's a community garden. That's what I'm saying. Like right out here. Right now, we don't have any initiative to do any of that. 0 people have any initiative to go do that. We're only saying it because we would like that because of the other garbage that's going on in this fucking place.
Because we know this world's going to turn into a zombie apocalypse.
No, it's not. I've always said that the zombie apocalypse will never happen.
Yeah, I keep saying that until it happens. And when I say
we're not in that simulation.
Not yet.
We're in the religious simulation.
No, we're in the coronavirus simulation.
No, we're in the religious one. It's been going on for, I don't know. What do they say? 2000, what are we in?
10,000 years?
We're in 2020 AD.
I don't know.
We got 10,000 BC. Like, we got even before him. But for some reason, we're in the religion simulation. If there's ever one.
Religion is bullshit and everybody.
Oh my gosh, we just went so hard on this fucking reboot
really
episode.
Far.
We just go right into it. You're like, you know what? Religion's fucking bullshit.
It really is. It's just a means for people to outcast even more people.
No, you just went totally opposite.
And going crazy.
Let them do it.
Let them go crazy?
No. Anybody that wants to fucking have religion can have it.
That's fine.
But you have to understand what it is.
Well, I just don't want
And that's where the shit that you're saying goes wrong. That's where you're like, oh, it's whatever. That's where it's definitely going wrong.
I
It's
feel
like
that's
it's
where
the
more
seclusion
of the fighting and the judgment comes from, though. Is the
Here's the
different
thing.
religions fighting other religions because of the religions.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
And that's why I say we're in the religion simulation.
And Mormons, they judge more people than any other religion when they say you shouldn't
I wouldn't
judge.
say that though. You're gonna cast over all of them.
I'm sorry. I went
of Mormons
to a
that
Mormon
I've met.
church and it was just
Judgment.
Judgment day every day.
See, I've heard a lot of other
I
Mormons say that it's we're all good, we're all nice.
They're not. They're really not. They're the most judgmental, rude people.
I've also known
there's only a select
most
few
hood rat chicks
Mormons that I have known that actually are decent people, decent human beings.
Oh my gosh. Don't say that. Come on.
But a lot of them are
all
crazy.
Right. No, it's okay.
And have way too many children. I'm sorry, but you do.
You have. It's great.
Cool.
It really is.
If it fits with
if
you,
it helps
don't
you,
push it on other people.
But that's the thing. We're talking about a community garden. That's the same thing. If we said that was a religion, and every Sunday we have to go out and we got to pick fucking tomatoes. So every Sunday, people come out, pick tomatoes. Every Sunday, people come out, pick tomatoes. All of a sudden, that is now turning into a religion. It's turning into something you religiously do on a regular basis that helps you in community, helps you in
That's
your
just called a
happiness.
Facebook group.
Helps. Oh yeah.
Garden community.
Facebook's terrible. We know that. The FB is
That's not a
horrible.
religion. That's just a Facebook group.
Yeah. But you could make a religion. You can definitely make a religion on Facebook if you wanted to.
I could. You know what else I could make a religion out of?
What would you make a religion?
Sangria.
Yeah, would you just go full on like wine religion? You're like, we are the religious wine people of
Yeah. If
Napa
that's
Valley.
the case, you could make a religion out of basically anything.
Yeah. And that's
Which is
what,
ridiculous. You
that's
can't.
what we're trying to say.
But you can't.
It's fine.
Because it's stupid.
But you got to let people have what they have. You got to let them, if it makes them fucking happy, it makes them happy. And you can't be like, that is bullshit. We can say that it's bullshit because we look at it as bullshit.
Well, that's fine.
And that's it.
As
we
long
only
as
look
they're
at it
not
as a
bugging
different
me
way.
about it, or other people saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, you should be doing this," or "This is the thing to do." Like
Yeah.
it's just if you're pushing it on people, that's not okay.
That's the main thing.
You can't be doing
push.
that.
Well, that's where
Or
my
if you're
point.
making it seem like you're better than everybody else, that's also not
That's where
okay.
my point goes right here.
No one's.
And
better
I
than
know there's a
everybody.
lot of stuff with this. And I'm a dude and I shouldn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to smortions, okay? I got the hiccups now. But when it comes to smortions, obviously nobody should be able to be allowed to say you can't or can't do it. I can understand that. There's going to be some regulation to it at some point, but right now it's kind of going in a really, really, really bad direction. But the way that I look at it when I look at the whole religion thing is like you see these hyper religious people that go, you're killing, you're murdering, the Bible says this, the Bible says that. Okay, what you don't understand is the person that's saying that is like, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're killing a baby or whatever. Mm-hmm. To the person that's doing it, they might not believe in the same shit. Mm-hmm. 100%. So you going, the Bible says you shouldn't do it. That person's going, motherfucker, ain't no Bible said anything that I know. Mm-hmm. So I don't look at it the same way that you do. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're right there. It's 100% those people just forcing something on somebody else. You can't force anything on to other people because once you do, they're out. They want to fucking cut loose and be like, fuck you, bitch. Mm-hmm. I could do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Go hook up the fucking vajay. The baby is gotta go.
Plus, I don't think that they realize like the situations that the people are in. You gotta.
No,
you gotta look
I mean,
at
there's
the
some people.
situations
Yeah,
people are in.
There's some people that are out there that have that happen because, and they wanted to have their child. They wanted to have it, but because they got bad news to say that their child was like their lungs are not developing, and he's gonna have a 4% chance of survival if he ever comes out. Mm-hmm. That's 96. Mm-hmm. You got a 96% chance of getting pregnant if you put a condom on. Mm-hmm. People get pregnant from condoms. That's fine. So, yeah. Could that baby still survive? Sure. But most of the time, condoms work. So most of the... So if somebody says you only got 4% chance that this baby's going to survive because his lungs are not developing correctly, mm-hmm. you might look at it and go, all right, well, let's...
You either play it out or you don't because you can't handle it. You either can't handle the stress of knowing your baby's going to come out dead already, or you're going to handle the stress of it still being born and then still potentially dying or living. You don't know.
I just hope your religion helps you out in whatever way you decide on that one. Mm-hmm. Because it really doesn't fucking matter.
Anything with that. It's just a lot
Do
of
what you gotta
stress.
do. Do what you gotta
It's a lot
do.
of stress-related stuff. But,
Do what you gotta do for yourself.
uh-huh.
Do what you gotta do for you.
Mhm.
And if somebody's
Yeah,
screaming
figure it
at
out.
you, killing a baby is murder, and you're like, I believe that.
You know, I do.
If there was a fucking toddler right here, but there's not. There's not.
I do have stipulations on
There's
that, though.
a little bean. There's a little bean in my belly. No, I think after like a certain amount of time, you just got to be like, point of no return. Like that's what it is. It's got to be just this.
I think that's the
You
whole
get
fight
the
too.
choice. It's automatically like no matter what. Women, you get the choice. You always get the choice. You never not get the choice. If you want to go have an abortion, you can go have one. But guess what? You can't do it after half. Like halfway. You waited too long. Like but you
even
waited
that-
too long. Waited too long.
Yeah, well, half is definitely. I don't know.
Then we
'Cause
can go.
I've been pregnant
we can go
twice
the first.
now. I know like the development and like even at 8 weeks, I don't know if I could do it because I know there's some
That means
form
you-
of a an actual thing there.
See, I don't know about that because you're
there
talking.
is.
But that means then for 1 month you may have not known.
Yeah.
And then that's only so right there you're already saying no matter what, if you get
Well,
pregnant,
that's the
you
big
have to have
fight
a
right
baby.
now too. It's
Yeah.
Because but I mean after, like I said, depends on the situation, and also like when you're gonna do it. Like if you're gonna do a.
Why did we get on this?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
But
you always
there's
bring up this crap.
I didn't even bring this up. You did.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
You did. You started.
Well,
this.
no, you brought up religion, which I was like, woo, that's always a. And
Well,
then we
yeah,
go
and
into
you brought up the
schmortions.
babies though.
So, well, yeah, because every time I just think of that, I always just think, like, I feel like that's their last fight. I feel like, honestly,
I
religion's
don't know.
last fight is
I have
abortion.
a lot of different things about that.
Does that make sense, though? I feel like religion's not trying to do anything besides just get abortion stopped for some reason. Which
because
I'm just
they
like,
wanna, I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't they be more? I just want to go after them and just be like, you guys don't get to be tax free anymore. Like everything you're doing, like this is a business, especially the mega churches. I feel like there needs to be some kind of like regulation when it comes to those, and be like, yo, we need to fucking dial these fuckers down, 100%. There's plenty of other churches that are out there that are small time, that don't make any fucking money. You know, they're just ma and pop fucking sit on the corner style places. And then there's these mega ones that make millions of dollars where you're just like, yeah, you this is the crap. This is the stuff that's not good. Because those are the people that are running out there screaming at people. Well, the rest of them are just like, yo, man, everybody should just feel good. I don't know. It is a little crazy. It's crazy that we got on that topic. I don't even know how we did.
I don't
Now we
know.
just killed
we
it,
went on
though.
a lot of crazy topics, and
No,
people
that's all right.
probably hate us right now.
Yeah,
for
probably. I know. We just go
saying
right in.
things,
We're just
but-
like, episode, reboot
You know
it,
what? Who the fuck
full
cares?
on in. Oh, no, I don't really care too much.
This is just our views. You can like them. You can hate them. I don't really care.
That's true.
You have different views. I have different views than you do.
Yeah.
Everybody else is gonna have different views. So
I've got the view
don't
of-
hate. You know, we all have our own different views on.
Don't
shit.
hate. We're going to
Appreciate.
have plenty of
I
hate.
don't know.
That's the best
I know.
part.
Well, yeah,
Hate's
that's another
always
thing.
coming.
We already have a lot of hate.
All right. Well, let's
In
try to
the
liven
world.
it up then. All right. So
In
this is
the
one thing.
world.
I still do. Yeah, we got on that from Costa Rica because we still would love. I mean, that's what we're saying.
We should still.
If we
move
could
there.
still go and truly, honestly, you're gonna hear a lot of it, and I'm gonna always repeat myself on all this shit, 100%. But I do want to go somewhere. It doesn't have to be there, but it's got to be a right spot, a good spot for still doing things that are normal, and still being able to have that lifestyle that you can somewhat have here, but in a very simpler way.
Mhm.
I don't like everything you can buy on fucking line nowadays. So really you can live anywhere. So it's not like you can't have the luxuries of living somewhere. You just won't be able to do it that fucking day.
Yeah.
You can't go and pick up a fucking cord to do something that day. You can't go and grab something that you need to finish your project that you're working, whatever you're fucking
Which
doing.
maybe makes
I don't
it more
know.
exciting because it's not so accessible. Then you're excited when you get that thing and you can do what you want to do. Gives
But
you
also
more
you're
like,
but also you're looking at the small picture. You're looking at just getting your food going, just getting all these things. And I'm not saying like that's all you're going to do all day. Nah. That's the beginning portion. That's the stuff that you have to work. You have to get it going. And then once it's going, you hope that it's just, it continuously runs. Like I want to have lemon and lime trees. Because you know what? I want to have a lemon and lime. And if I want to go grab a lemon or a lime, I just go grab a lemon or a lime.
What do you need that for? Beer?
Coronas.
Oh, no.
Coronas.
You don't want the Corona.
Coronas. Well, being just anything. I mean, name it. I mean, lime juice. We'll just make some lime juice from fresh limes and be like, yo, baby, can you go out and get me a lime in the backyard? I need to cut it for some ceviche. And you're like, all right, I'll go get it. And then you just go right out to the backyard. It's like you just pick it like ooh, little lime. So good. Tasty. All right. So this is one thing that I'm thinking about trying on these. What I want to do, because I don't know if anybody's done this. Look at it. There's some peppers. You're not seeing this though. What I want to do though is usually I get emails for this. But this is Indiegogo. Do you know Indiegogo?
Yes, I do. Heard of it.
It's like the crowd share, or what is it called? Funding. GoFundMe. It's like a GoFundMe, but it's for more inventions and businesses. Because the GoFundMe is more personal, right?
Yeah, it's like people that have had someone maybe die unexpectedly and they need help.
I feel like there's a lot, but it always seems like there's a shit ton of stipulations to GoFundMes that I've found that Indiegogo kind of like is a free for all ish, but it's more products. It's more like books, movies, anything that's like business wise. Like I know Super Troopers 2. This is where I learned about Indiegogo. Super Troopers 2 got their money to make their movie on here.
Yeah.
So it makes me just go, all right, so pretty much you can put whatever on here as long as you're legit and you have stuff. But that's the thing. You always kind of have to have stuff. That's why it's always like products. So what I wanted to do was I usually get emails for like what's trending on here or what's new and other things. But what I wanted to do was just kind of look at them and we can give our
oh my god, they got masks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So they give
Please stop.
And that's what I'm saying. But what I wanted to do for hopefully for the show was if we go through them and go through the emails, that hopefully one day we'll have the money to actually give them. You know what I mean? To actually be able to donate. Like right now, we really probably don't have the money to donate. But maybe if we get some sponsors, maybe if some shit starts falling into place after, a few hundred episodes, we can start donating to some of these inventions and people's shit. I mean, that one looked pretty cool. But yeah, some of these are pretty ridiculous. So we'll take a few
Please stop
glances
buying
out
all
of
the face masks. You're taking
all right,
them
yeah,
from
let's
people
look at
that
this
need
guy.
them.
So this is the first one. This
Jesus.
one's funding right now. So it's a pollution and virtual filtration
Australian
mask
designed.
with binoculars.
No, what?
Wait, what is that? What does that say?
Botanicals.
Botanicals? Did I say
Yeah.
binoculars?
Yes, you did.
I thought I had binoculars.
With botanicals.
Botanicals. I guess it's got botanicals. Okay.
Highly breathable and reusable. Blocks over 90.
So they're close.
7%.
They've got $700,000 in backs already. So I think they've already got it. One kit. It's from Sydney. Oh, they probably. I bet you they made these when they had the fire there. But let's take a look.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, it does look pretty nice. I don't get why they have to have like fashionable models showing them off.
Well,
Like, I feel like just the one
because they
dude
want people to actually buy them.
with just, I feel like if you just had this guy with just around his face wearing the mask, he looks like Bane. It's a Bane mask.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's probably
it's like,
where they got
that'd
their
be
idea
cool.
from.
That'd be awesome.
They're
if
like, hey guys, I have an idea. We have to build these masks that look like a Bane mask, but we have to have only sexy models do it, or else no one's gonna buy them.
Oh my god! Oh, you get a 4-pack for $130. So just one.
Ridiculous.
What's with the? Is that the botanical? That's the
Yeah.
botanical. You like throw a little breathing packet. $35.
It's a filter. It's a botanical filter.
All right, so this is the As You Air, and anybody that
Yeah,
wants
it's
to
got
back
the
this right now
whole-
and go buy one, you can definitely
It's got
can.
all the layers of the
Yeah.
mask there.
This
so
is-
you got the memory nose foam.
It's the world's first anti-pollution mask with unique botanical benefits.
Yeah.
So you have a memory foam nose guard
Yes, and then you have a non.
filter that's the
No.
botanicals.
That's the second. You'll read
oh,
below.
I got one on the bottom.
Soft non-woven inner layer.
Cool.
And then you have the botanical filter, and
Got
then you
it.
have the active carbon,
Okay.
and then the hidden aluminum
Nose clip.
nose clip,
Is this gonna help you from the corona? I don't think so.
and then click and switch design.
I love how it's only washable,
It's washable
on
on the outer.
So where's the inner? The inner part is not washable.
No, the inner part is everything beyond that outer part. You
What-
can't wash that.
What color are you going for?
Well, definitely pink, because black just seems
Seriously?
too lame.
The gray.
No.
Yeah, because it's the least. This one's totally Bane. This one needs to come with a voice alteration.
Mhm.
These are not the drones. I don't
No.
know why I went into.
I would definitely go with pink because I like.
I went like
pink.
Star Wars and Bane.
Oh my god. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. Like, that's great for like
I
the
like it.
fire stuff, but I mean,
It's got breathable material. It's form-fitting design. It's lightweight. She looks like she's gonna murder somebody.
They look like
he looks like he could go murder.
They remind me of Hannibal.
Would it be a cool
They remind
mask?
me of Hannibal
okay,
Lecter.
but if we had these masks on and we were just walking around, wouldn't people think we were cool?
No, they would think we're psychopaths.
I like her dope jacket though. I'm glad that she's staying very fresh. I mean, he kind of seems like, yeah, if you want to roll around smog in China,
I mean, even
it
his
might be pretty
eyes
smart.
look like he's angry.
He looks like he's about
he
to murder
looks
someone.
like he's mad.
let's go to number 2. That was just number 1.
Oh my god.
Should we go 10 cool and clever finds?
Sure.
All right, we're going to go 10 cool and clever finds. All right, so let's find, all right, the window air conditioner reinvented
that
it.
looks stupid.
Okay, so this is a window
It looks
AC
like a
reinvented.
thing, just a normal
So
one.
it's the window air conditioner reinvented. Meet the first U-shaped, flexible window opening, easy installation, and extremely quiet.
Oh my god.
We got a video. I don't think we'll be able to hear it though.
No. This is just ridiculous.
Oh, it doesn't have the sound? Well, that's kind of lame. I guess I didn't set up the sound, didn't I?
No.
Why is he skateboarding off of it?
Because it's U-shaped.
Oh, I get it.
So you
So
can
it's
shut
you.
your
So you
window
can
on
put your
it.
window in there.
Yeah, you can shut the window on
Oh my goodness, that's what somebody came up with.
it. Yeah.
That's what somebody came
So
up
you
with.
can be able to shut the window on it.
That is kind of cool, though. I mean, I would much rather have that. All right, let's see what. Nah,
It's in
I can buy
production.
a fucking air conditioner for $100 off of Lowe's.
What's the price?
I'm not gonna spend 300 early bird 330. Early bird also says estimated shipping's 20 of April. So most
That's
likely
just next month.
and there's only 10 left. Most likely you will not be able to get that by summer. Cuz this is shipping. Well, I mean maybe shipping. But if they said that it was still in where they're like trying to get backs, they would never
That's
make
a
it.
smaller one. That's only 300.
It's because it's 25%. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
That's a 12.
12K,
That's an 8.
8K. I mean, that's just one room.
That one's 10. How is the 10 more
I
than
mean,
that?
I guess. I mean, $300 isn't bad
I mean, but is it worth it?
to just be able
Just
to
so you
close your
can shut
window.
your window on it?
Mm,
Then
I
getting
don't
a
know.
really nice air conditioner installed? Or
It is
something?
definitely weird. Like I know that the air compressor and like it has tubes, and that's why you can't close your window completely right here. Like here are all the tubes, and they just memorized it. So I mean, like all you did was just you added cost in the construction of the device, because here you have to add extra metal or plastic on both ends, where this would just be closed in, that would be closed in. So yeah, what's your benefit here?
Because you can shut your window on
It's
it.
it's more expensive all around.
It's because of the convenience that you can have it in your window and shut your window completely.
But you have an air conditioner in your window, so like, who cares? Like you already have an air conditioner there. You don't need to close your window all the way. I hate it. I'm done. I can't get this
Probably
thing to go
because
back.
like people that have air conditioners in the window, they don't want.
I mean,
bugs
this
to
is
get
definitely
in.
set up for more like New York,
Yeah.
and like if you live in an apartment and everything. I
Yeah.
understand. All right.
Yeah.
So we have the hyper effective fitness device, efficient device. Jesus.
Efficient.
I just don't read
Fitness.
anymore. This looks ridiculous. Whatever that.
Choose how you
Choose
feel.
how you feel.
It's happy, spelled HAP.
All right, we're gonna take a look.
What it's supposed
I'm gonna
to
make sure everybody can see what we're still
It's
looking
supposed
at.
to simulate your emotions. What?
So this is the Hap Bee.
It's the
Choose how you feel.
First wearable that lets you feel calm, alert, focused, or sleepy on command.
So you have
Why?
to buy a device,
Why?
and it looks like you wear it around your neck.
So maybe if you wore that at work and you put happy, maybe you'd feel happy instead of depressed.
Like, what is it doing? Is it like shocking you,
I
giving
don't
you some
know.
mood? Like, I'm not seeing it. I see the. Is it like a? Is it like a? Because it's
ugly.
obviously got something with your smartphone.
Unless he's just looking at his
Oh,
phone.
she's wearing it on her fucking head.
Oh my god.
She's got it on her fucking head. Oh, he's got it on his head.
They look ridiculous.
What are they doing?
Looking ridiculous.
It's a fucking visor.
Go.
It's an electronic visor. All right, production. Okay, the project team is beginning turning a prototype into the final product. Their ability to ship. Okay, I'm still confused. Happy Bee is the world's first wearable that lets you feel calm, alert, focused, relaxed. Okay, this unique product allows you to experience the feelings of sensations you desire almost instantly without
Ingesting.
any harmful substances or chemicals. No, I know. I'm just kind of like
You're so
reading
bad at
ahead,
reading.
going, "What?" So it's change your state. So happy allows you to feel happy. You've already said this now 3 different fucking times on a command using the wearable and compatible mobile. So you have to get on your mobile phone and tell it to tell you to do something or do something for you.
Yeah, and then it like releases some kind of
Uses groundbreaking patented electromagnetic. What did I say? It's fucking shocking you. Electromagnetic frequency technology to deliver desired feeling with just a few taps from your phone. So You're electroshocking yourself.
Basically. Oh my
Focus. Relax. Pick me up. Calm. You can get it in multiple colors. The most effective, substance-free, mood-altering on the market. Can't we just do yoga, bro? Oh my god, I'm so happy I'm trying my slits bets.
This is what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah, this is too much. This is where we
people
go,
are
hey, we
not
need to
happy.
move.
If they need shit like that, they're never happy. And guess what? If you buy that, you're still not going to be happy or whatever you need to be. It's called, you probably
Damn.
need just a therapist,
Yeah.
a good fucking drink.
If anybody's got
You
an
need to watch a
iPad
good
Pro,
fucking movie.
you got a 5-in-1 USB-C hub.
Get a dog. I don't
Yeah.
know. You need to find something other than this shit. 'Cause
All right,
that's just
what's
ridiculous.
this? Personal weather system. This is how you detect the weather on your fucking own, motherfuckers.
Or you
The
could
cutting edge
just
weather station
feel
of
it
air.
when you walk
Yeah,
outside.
I also could just open up my fucking weather app and go, yeah, close. The project has been, oh my gosh. It's a
This is-
weather thing.
This is sad.
Like on your own TV. Complete system, $250.
This
That's
is
it.
sad. It's
Dude,
like,
1,400 people have claimed this.
why?
Oh, they've got it. They've got their $1 million already.
Oh my god.
People have gave these people $1 million to come up with a revolutionary personal weather system. Because we
People
care that much about the fucking weather.
are suckers.
All right, here's another one. iCharge, the Swiss Army knife of cables. Should we look?
I feel like I've heard of that
Look
one.
at that. Here's another one. How does this boost your focus?
I don't know.
And boost your focus with what? A device that you wear on your pants?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have
Ooh.
no idea.
See, now this is cool though. Could you imagine engraving some dope shit? How much is, dude? $150? I mean, look at that. You could have personalized stuff. We could do personalized crap. How cool would that be?
I don't know.
You don't think that'd be very cool?
Yeah, I don't have lots of
I mean, it's just a program, so you set up the program to do what you would want. It's like a 3D printer, but it's engraving on stuff. I don't know. On any surface? Damn.
I wonder if that's what they use to make photo
Laser
wallets.
engraving food and fruits. What?
Why would you want to do that? Who cares?
Laser cutting boards. Feel free to be creative with your own possibilities. Decorating, hollow, and powder coating.
I wonder, those sites where they do the photo wallets,
Yeah.
that has to be what they use. Something like that.
I mean, it's kind of cool. It's definitely like a novelty thing. Like, I would think like a business could maybe like benefit from this. Like, if you have an engraving business,
Mm-hmm.
you could pick some of these up. It could be like a little bit quicker to engrave now. And be like, dude, we can pump out engraving super quick. 100% waterproof all leather mittens.
I mean, those are cool for people.
Yeah. That was number 10.
I don't know. I have to
All
pee
right.
again. That was ridiculous.
You got to pee?
I do.
Pee again?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep it going or should we cut it off? I mean, we were able to show them some Indiegogos. Which, yeah, I'll keep the emails.
Do we just
And
bore everyone to death? Right
Well,
now?
no. We'll be able to do the Indiegogos
Jeez.
again. Because that was exactly what I thought it was going to be just now. Like where we just can talk shit but also say some are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, I always see stuff where I'm just like, that looks really fucking awesome. And then I see stuff where I'm like, that is really fucking stupid. And the
Right.
fact that that weather system thing got $1 million, it just makes me go, somebody give me $1 million. Or how about I just get 1 million people to give me $1?
You know,
I mean, that's honestly all I need right now. I get 1 million people to give me $1, and I'll have $1 million.
yeah.
That's it.
You know what?
And I would much rather do
thing
that.
reminds me of Mean Girls, where Karen's outside standing in the rain saying, "It's
Which one's
there's a
Karen?
30%
she's
chance
the-
that it's
oh,
raining
the
right now, and it's
tit
raining,"
chick.
and she's just touching her boobs because apparently that's how she can tell whether. Like, I feel like that's what that device is. Like, it's already happening, and it's just gonna tell you that it's happening.
I feel like all it
I
was,
don't understand.
it was a radar. It was just like it was like one of the radars that a normal weather station would use, but just in a very, very, very
So you can like it can
way.
kind of tell you when it's gonna hit, when it's gonna pass.
Well, I mean, it's almost like the same. Maybe not the
Or you could just watch it.
Well, obviously, it looked like you had to plug it into the computer.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna guess that the computer had to play a factor in that and having to be up to the internet. So I just wonder, like, if you're up on the internet, that it's already like bringing in like the most up to date, and like your thing's just picking up other ones and other things where it's like
Who knows?
your personal weather device is not doing much besides adding to whatever. Like, so Google, this was one thing that they were going to be trying to do. And I don't know where it went. I'd have to look it up. But so they were trying to pick up. So all these smartphones have a thing in there that can pick up temperature. So it actually can pick up what the temperature is. So that's why all these, like, God, I fucking saw it somewhere. But yeah, like the apps for weather.com. And that's, I think, what it was. I actually think it was weather.com, not Google. But it was weather.com. Like, if you have the app and you go onto it and you allow them to obviously take your data or whatever, what they're doing is they're picking up on your cell phone for, the thing that's picking up for that degrees. And that's how they're getting a more accurate reading. So you're already doing it without buying that device. By having this device, you're already essentially, I think, helping to figure out what weather is the most accurately, because it's picking up the temperature as it sits, as it's outside or as it's close. And then I think what it's doing is it's taking like as much as it can in that area, and then like getting like an average. So it's like it could be 63 a block away. Well, it's 62 here, block that way, 64, block that way, so they'll just be like, all right, well, let's average it all together. Oh, it's 62.
Yeah. Well, it's
so
all
I think it's
weather
close.
apps are, I feel.
Yeah, but like the weather app's supposed to be picking it up from radars and everything that's coming off the coast, and they pick it up from, and then that's how they can like predict systems and everything like that.
Yeah.
Is because they, but now, like, when you're just talking about weather, when it comes to us, you're just talking straight. What we should be doing? I need my water. Well, we definitely had a fun one. I had a fun. I mean,
I had a fun.
we talked some weird shit.
Yeah.
For the first one.
Whatever.
It's fine. That's usually how it goes. Like, you kind of don't know where it's going to go, and then it goes somewhere, and then you figure out where it's going to go, and then it's going to go somewhere else, and then you talk about random shit where you're like, I had no clue we were going to talk about that. But it seemed that we got it working. Everything's okay. It kind of sucked in the beginning that we couldn't get it started. There was no sound. Sound's working now. We actually have a monitor too, which is nice. And I don't think it was that bad switching back and forth.
No.
I mean, if people are really in tune to watching it and they get a couple glimpses of the weird, like, in and out where you're seeing, like, the multi-dimension, I mean, like, that's all it is. It's just the multi-dimension. Like, we're just looking at one screen, and there's another screen, and 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 another screen. And that's what tomorrow is. And that's what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is, we're just going to go to sleep now, and then we're going to wake up tomorrow, and it's the next screen behind. Does that make sense? So every day is a whole new screen. New screen, new screen, new screen, new screen, new screen of the last shit that you just did. Yeah. But in a new day. You know what sounds really cool right now, though?
Go on sleep. I'm tired.
I'm thinking like watching a movie. We gotta watch like something
I'm gonna
really good.
pass out. I'm not gonna
Aw.
watch nothing.
See, now you got me pumped. Got me pumped. Let's see if
This
my voice
dog-
does my voice
This
even
dog
go
is
with
so
the
annoyed
video.
with me right
I feel like
now.
it's a little bit off, but that's okay.
I'm messing with her leg, and she's just so annoyed with me right now.
And then we're gonna get another camera too. We just have the one set up for now, or two. Jesus, you got
Yeah.
two cameras set up. One's messed up though. Look at where your couch is, and then look where mine is. Like mine's above my titty line, and then you have your titty line. I should have went. It should be more like down there. Is that better? Nope.
Maybe mine should be more.
There's my. You needed it higher up. Yeah. See now I got my titty line. Fucking titties. I like it. I mean, people are probably gonna be pissed off with this lamp. Should probably turn it up. Wonder if it'd look better if we did.
Turn it lower. Like,
Oh, now it's too dark.
You can't see anything.
See, this is where we need the other lamps,
Isn't
though.
there a lower setting?
That was the lowest, and that's what I'm
that
saying.
was
like,
the lowest. That's pretty bad.
right there, that's the lowest. I mean, it does look really
That's
good. I have a
decent
lot
light.
of.
You just have to get away
No,
from it a little bit.
we have
You
the other
need
two
to
lamps, and we
need to
just
scoot
didn't even
over
set them up.
a
I
bit.
gotta get another extension cord, I think. But we'll set up those lamps for the next time. I like where the cameras went. I like the way that it looks up there. I don't know how well that camera will look when it's done, but it should look okay.
Whatever.
Everything sounded pretty good.
Whatever, yeah.
I could see that, I talk way too loud.
Yeah, you do?
But that's pretty normal. But I also want people to be able to hear it. I don't want people to be like,
Oh, they can hear it.
that's the thing. I want it to be loud because you can always turn your fucking volume down. You can never turn your fucking volume up. So if something comes in and it's too fucking soft, and then all of a sudden you go, and then it goes full fucking volume, and you're like, yep, still can't fucking hear it, you're done. It's over. I'd rather have it where I'm fucking loud as shit, and you gotta fucking go, and turn it fucking down. So you can be like, alright, now I'm good. And I can hear it all. No. Much rather have it loud than fucking have it low.
Great.
So we'll start there. But
Okay.
I definitely like the Indiegogos. We'll throw in some videos next time. Do you want to guess how long we actually went for?
I don't want to know because
We're getting close to an hour and a half.
Oh my god, that's way too long.
And we barely even scratched the surface of anything. We didn't even do anything.
Literally nothing.
That's the best
We did
part.
nothing.
We could come and do this tomorrow and we can get nowhere. We can come do it again.
That's
Get nowhere.
fine. I actually really do have to pee though.
We'll just keep going and we'll get nowhere. All right. So,
I'm going bye bye.
all right. Then go pee. All right. Please subscribe if you like our show and you want to keep talking. We won't always just be me and us. It won't just be us. It'll be me. It could be another person sitting on the couch. We could do other ones with us.
Maybe more lighted.
We could do with
went
another
pretty hard.
person, potentially get 3 people up in here.
Everybody's annoyed with me right now. It's fine.
Who's annoyed? No one's
Anybody.
annoyed. No, you're good. So just go pee. You're fine. We're out.
All right.
We're done.
out.
Subscribe if you want to. Peace out, everyone.